Do you believe this garbage? That I'm a hard disciplinarian because it makes me feel more of a man?
I don't believe everything I read, Mr. Fletcher. I am just trying to find out whether the same thing has started here. According to Miss Bennet, it has. Now, if we can help in any way...
I'm quite capable of remaining in control and doing my job.
I think you should seek professional help.
I don't need any help and I don't want it. Now, if you're dissatisfied with my work, I suggest you make out a report. But don't tell me I need help when I don't, Mrs. Davidson.
I am just trying to avoid losing a good officer. If there is ever an incident with which you cannot cope because you refuse to seek help, then I shall have to take steps. Is that quite clear?
Perfectly clear, Mrs. Davidson.
Then the subject is closed. Now, would you ask B. Smith to come here, please, Mr. Fletcher?
Aren't you going to do anything else about it?
I can't do anything if he refuses to seek help. And there is no evidence that he is not doing his job properly.
Well, what about what Dr. Clemens said? That's reason enough. He shouldn't be working in a women's prison.
They are theories only. And if we took everything Dr. Clemens said too seriously, none of us would be suitable for our positions.
Is there anything about any other officer?
There are references to a number of us, I would say.
What could he possibly say about us?
It's not important, Vera.
Could I see what he said about me?
These references could apply to anyone working in a prison.
I'm interested, that's all.
You're stupid, Eves. Thinking you can do something on your own and get away with it.
How does it feel, huh? You'll be in for life, you know that, don't you? And I just hope to hell that you're sentenced back to this hole, because I'll be waiting for you.
Oh, come on, Molly. She's not worth wasting your breath on.
Oh, what are you on about? It was my neck that was in the noose. Nobody sets me up and gets away with it. Do you hear that, Eves? I'm going to get you. And when you're least expecting it, like you did to Bella.
That's enough, Molly. You've had your fun. Now, come on.
I like hell.
Hold it right there, you lot. You know this block's off limits. It doesn't take much to guess what you were doing here.
Well, we spent so much time in solitary, we're just visiting an old haunt.
On your way, you two, and if I find you anywhere near this block again, you're going to wish you were in solitary. The governor wants to see you.
Is it about being transferred?
I wouldn't know. Come on.
You were released from solitary on the proviso there would be no more trouble. And yet at the first opportunity, you and Ferguson were found outside Eve's cell. I thought you would have learned by now that I do not tolerate threats or troublemakers.
When am I being shipped out?
You're not. Eve's reasons for killing Albrecht had nothing to do with you. At least, not directly. There was not sufficient evidence for charging you with inciting.
Well, what do you know?
She's a sick woman and will receive help. In the meantime, I don't want you or anyone else going anywhere near her.
Yeah. Yeah. She always was a bit of a screw loose. Why did she kill her?
Partly because she wanted to feel important.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, Mrs. Davidson. You won't get any more trouble from anyone. And, thanks.
Don't thank me, Smith. If I had a good enough reason for moving you to another prison, I would.
All right. Anyone gets near me, Bennett gets it.
Lizzie! Find Mr. Fletcher and get him up to solitary. Hurry!
Go! Get away from me!
Oh, you're going
going to be in strife with Mr. Fletcher comes. Lizzie, just get away from here.
But Miss Bennet...
Just do as I say. Oh. Please.
They're going to try and sneak up behind us. I've got to stop them.
Nobody's going to hurt you, Martha. Not if you stop this now.
Yeah, I know just the place where they won't get us. I didn't press the emergency bell. I thought it would only panic her.
You're right, she's not very stable. What does she want?
Well, I don't think she knows herself. She's just terrified.
Which makes her all the more dangerous.
Martha, this isn't going to help you.
Shut up.
You're just being stupid.
Don't ever call me that again. I'll show you.
Ease.
Leave me alone.
Just take it easy and we'll talk, all right?
I'm not letting anyone near me. They'll kill me.
Just take it easy and we'll talk, I promise. No one will hurt you.
You'd trust a screw. You're all liars.
You just let Miss Bennet go and we'll talk about it.
Adam, I'll kill her.
She just needs time to think, that's all.
Okay, but just don't do anything silly, Martha.
Kill.
You'll never guess what's happened.
In that case, you better tell me.
Martha's taken Vera hostage. They're heading through the roof. She's gone right off her rocker. I reckon she's going to throw Bennett right over the top. See? She throws her over the top.
Number will be able to jump us from here.
What are you going to do now?
I'm going to get what I want.
If you tell me, maybe I can help.
I want to get Smith and Ferguson moved away from me. And then I'm going to take over the press. I'm just as good as they are, you know.
Of course you are. I gave you the press to look after. I knew you could do the job.
But they wouldn't let me keep it.
Look, if that's what you want, I'll get it for you. Let me go and I can talk to the governor. She listens to me.
Oh, I'm not stupid, you know. You're just saying that so you can get away from me.
Martha!
I told you to leave me alone!
Mr. Fletcher told me what upset you, Martha. I've already spoken to B. Smith. She'll leave you alone. So will everyone else. You've nothing to be afraid of.
Why should I believe you? You were the one that tricked me into saying I killed Bella. Now they're all after me.
I give you my word. No one is going to hurt you.
Go on. She's going to do it.
Hey, come on, Easy. Give her a push. Do us all a favour.
And if you want to be a real friend, follow her over.
Stop it, Nolene. You don't know what you're doing.
What a bit.
Ah, they're only joking. Speak for yourself.
Come on, chuck her over.
Stop it. You don't know what it's like up there.
Yeah, you managed to talk Frankie down. Maybe you could do the same with Martha. Get her to come down.
Yeah, the first way.
If you don't stop yelling, she really could do something stupid.
Well, she could do that on her own.
Yeah, why don't you save the Mary Poppins for the parole board? Okay, Karen's right. Now give it a rest.
Nobody's laughing at me now, are they?
No, nobody's laughing at you.
Why'd you kick me off the press for?
Well, I thought that was obvious. It's too simple a task for a girl like you, Martha. I mean, if Burke and Smith can operate it, anybody can. But gardening, now that takes a bit of flair. That takes real skill.
Bella was sent to the garden, don't forget. You thought she was smart.
Bloody liars! Oh! You're the dummy, Fletch. Can't stand a bit of blood.
I'll let you into a little secret, Martha. Smith and her mates, they thought they could scare me. I was just playing along with them. So it's just you and me that knows different now. So the joke's on them, eh? Now, it's funny what you learn about people in the army. You know, some of the toughest, smartest blokes you could ever meet crack under pressure. They either panic, or they get so scared that they can't even move. Yeah, people do the strangest things under strain. But nobody laughs at them. Nobody ever puts them down. Only a fool would do something like that.